it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic week. I'm kind of chuckling a little bit because so I've been downstairs in my office getting some work stuff done, waiting for my neighbor Mike to stop leaf blowing so that I could come up here and just film this video and get it done, because I've been wanting to do this for the last like hour and a half. But like it turns out now he's chainsawing. So however, I really want to get this video filmed so I can move on with my day. So we are going to tough it out through my neighbor Mike's leaf blowing and chainsawing ways. Hopefully it's not too terribly loud in the background. Normally I don't deal with a lot of noise back here, but when Mike is on a lawn care kick, it's game over basically. So anyway, I hope you guys had a really good week. I had a pretty good week myself. Instead of doing the weekly beauty chit chat, which I typically will upload on Fridays, I thought we could go through my Sephora haul. So do something just a little bit different. The Sephora sale is actually still happening until this coming Monday. I did have Rouge status with them that I met obviously last year for this year, so I was able to get 20% off. If I can get 20% off, then I will definitely place a purchase at Sephora during the sale. I will say though, I definitely prefer shopping at Ulta a lot more. I did end up meeting Rouge status again at Sephora this year, but I don't know that I will in 2024. Like, I'm not making it a goal for myself. So, and I am looking to kind of change my spending habits a little bit in 2024. So we will see what happens. At any rate, I picked up some stuff. My birthday is actually on Monday, so I have always treated this fall Sephora sale as like my birthday gift for myself. I typically will save up for it for a number of months and then kind of splurge. I definitely prefer to purchase items when they're on sale. I feel like I just am able to get more for the money that I have available to spend on something like this. So I will list and link everything that I ended up picking up in the description box down below in case any of these things pique your interest. Maybe you see something that you think might make a good gift for a family member or a friend or something like that, maybe like a good hostess gift. I will go ahead and put the information for everything in the description box down below. I will also list and link my original like cart or wish list video up in the cards and down below as well. You can definitely check that out after this video if you didn't watch the original one. There were a few things that I originally wanted. A couple of them sold out before I even had a chance to place my order. I was actually going to shop in store, but then place the order online because I realized that last weekend was actually our anniversary weekend, and I'm not dragging Craig into Sephora for a shopping trip. He has no interest in that, so I just placed the order online the morning that the sale started. But by the time that I got to my cart, a couple of the things were already gone. Totally fine. I found some substitutions, and I will just try those other things later on when they come back in stock. But I do think that I got some really good stuff here, so let's go through it. Let's do it. Again, I will list and link everything in the description box down below. And did Mike simmer down? He did. Thank you. All right, let's start with these. Okay, I didn't originally have them in my cart, but after some other things went away, I was like, yeah, you know what? I love these two products and I will never be without them. I actually still currently have both the shampoo and conditioner in my shower, but I always have them in my shower. So I figured while I can get the 20% off, let me stock up on my favorite shampoo and conditioner from Virtue, which is their recovery shampoo and conditioner. I absolutely adore the Virtue hair care line. They are fabulous, fabulous, albeit very expensive hair care products. They're worth the splurge for me personally because of how beautiful they make my hair look. I have naturally gray hair. If you're new here, this gray hair is all mine. I went gray very early in life, so this is just my lot in life. I've chosen to embrace it, but it does mean that I needed to make some changes in my hair care routine. I definitely needed more focus on moisture in my hair. So these two hydrate my hair so beautifully, never weigh it down, leave my hair so shiny, so soft. This stuff smells like $1,000,000. I just have nothing bad to say about the Virtue recovery line other than the price point. It is quite spendy, but if you are able to splurge on it, I can just tell you that from me personally, my experience, I just will not be without either of these at any point in my future. Like, I would cut out other beauty products to make room in my budget for these two. Like, I love them that much. So, and for me, it's much more economical at this point to just purchase their largest sizes. Trust me, I wish I could buy this by the gallon. I wish I could even buy it by the liter, because I think these are only 17 fluid ounces each. So they're not even like the typical like liter sizes that you can get with a lot of other hair care lines, but still hands down so worth it to me. Now, I originally had this in my cart and I did pick it up. This is the Way Better Together. This is a $62 value, but it's $43. It's a holiday kit from Way. So it has their detox shampoo and their leave-in conditioner. I tried to film this video earlier when Mike was really going at it with the leaf blower right beside our house here, and that didn't work out. So a few of these things are already out of the box. Here they are. So I love this detox shampoo just once a week. I don't use it more than once a week. Sometimes I will only use it a couple times a month, depending on if my hair is a little bit drier. But man, this is a fabulous, like, deep cleansing shampoo for both your scalp as well as your hair. Doesn't ever really dry my hair out, although I do use a nice hydrating mask or conditioner afterwards. Always, those are the rules. But this is fantastic. It's absolutely worth a splurge for me. So that is actually going into my bathroom right away because I've been missing it. I finished my bottle of it over a month or possibly even 2 months ago. So I've really missed it. I've been using another type of like clarifying or detox shampoo, and I don't like it as much. So really glad to have that back. And I also really enjoy their leave-in. I have gone through an entire bottle or two of this already. So definitely two products that I know that I love, that were a really good deal. And again, I got the extra 20% off. So totally worth it. Let's talk about a couple of like backup type products that are must-haves for me. Normally I purchase these products from Paula's Choice directly because typically they will do 20% off, or sometimes even as much as 25% off, and then usually their cash back is a little bit better as well. But I figured this will help me probably reach Rouge status again, so I did pop them into my Sephora cart. What are these? Well, if you're new here, these are my holy grails. This is the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. This is my go-to every single day SPF that I have loved for so many years. I have a couple of other SPFs that I also really like, but this is just the easiest, and this is wonderful on days where I know that I'm not going to be sweating a whole lot, where I'm not going to be, you know, in a pool. We are in November. I'm not going in a pool anytime soon, but you know, like, this isn't water resistant or anything like that. So, but this is just great for every single day. I have loved it for years. You guys have seen it in so many empties, and I just keep buying it over and over again. If you have oily skin and you struggle with SPF, try that one. I'm telling you, it is one of the very few that I think just works exceptionally well on my oily skin. And this bad boy right here, she is also my holy grail. Oh, come on, you know you want to focus. No, it doesn't want to focus. Anyway, just trust me when I tell you it is my beloved Paula's Choice Clinical 20% niacinamide. Here's that beautiful purple bottle. I have a container of this in my bathroom all the time. I have not been without this product since Paula's Choice released it. And if they ever discontinued it, man, I would be the most bummed. I love Paula's Choice skincare. That was actually where I started my skincare journey many years ago. And I still heavily rely on a lot of Paula's Choice products to keep my oh gosh, on Monday I'm gonna be 45 years old, you guys. I don't know how I got to my mid 40s, like in what seems like the blink of an eye, but here I am. Anyway, I'm a big proponent of skincare and as well as SPF. Like, don't buy any of this like expensive skincare stuff if you're not planning on putting on an SPF. I just think that's completely pointless. The sun is going to undo any progress that you're going to make with any of this skincare stuff. So, but I'm just a huge proponent of a solid skincare routine that works for your skin type and using that consistently. It can take you so far, but the key is consistency. And I think that's where a lot of people kind of flake out when it comes to skincare. Like, some people just don't like doing it, and I get that. Those are the people that, you know, don't need a multi-step routine. Like, I will use like 6, 7, 8 products, you know, in a row, and that's fine by me. I like to take the time to do that, but I understand that a lot of people don't. But find the few products that you think you can fit into your routine and just use them consistently. I'm telling you, it makes such a difference. It really does. Another backup product that I needed was my beloved Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. I'm gonna open it right now because you just saw this in my October empties. So she needs to go into my drawer. So I'm gonna put this into my drawer right away. I love this eye primer. The last one that I bought lasted me like a year. So even though it's a more expensive eye primer and I use it every single day, even on days where I don't put makeup on, I will still use this eye primer because my eyelids are so oily that like the oil, if I don't use a primer to stop that oil from breaking through, the oil will run into my eyes and it stings. Like, that is how oily I still am in my mid 40s. It's embarrassing, but it is who I am. So anyway, I think that was it for like the must-have like backup products. So let's talk other fun things. Okay, I did pick this up. So I originally had their translucent pore eclipse powder in my cart, but I was able to connect with Milk Makeup over on the Skeepers website, so they actually sent this to me for free. So instead of, you know, buying this again, I opted to pick up their primer instead at Sephora. So this is the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. And just so you know, I also adore the Pore Eclipse Setting Spray. So I wanted like the whole trifecta to see how that would work with my oily skin. So I'll definitely do like a Pore Eclipse like video where I just kind of take you guys through the products, how I apply them, you know, talk about whether I think you need all 3 or whether you can just get away with 1 or 2 of the products. But I'm super curious to try this particular primer, so I did end up getting the full size of it. I figured I would probably enjoy it. I do enjoy a nice primer on my oily skin. I don't always wear one every single day, but when I do notice that my makeup lasts longer. I also notice that it helps to improve the look of my pores, which is a big thing for me, it's my pores. Those are the bane of my existence still. Like, they look so much better than they ever did before, but still. All right, so I also picked up the one size, which I believe is, what's his name? Is it Patrick Star? I feel like that doesn't sound right. That just, is that a SpongeBob character? I think his name's Patrick Star. He's a YouTube person. I don't watch a lot of these bigger YouTubers anymore. Like, I stopped watching like larger YouTube channels years ago, and that really was best for not only my wallet, but also I feel like in a way my sanity, because those bigger YouTubers stress me out sometimes. And all the drama, what is with the drama? Like, these are all grown-ups. Anyway, disregard that rant. This is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder, which actually came as a recommendation from one of you, and I wish I could remember who it was. But I had the Huda Beauty cherry blossom powder in my cart, and someone mentioned that the the one size in their pink shade was actually better for an oily skin type. So I ended up going for the one size because it was a couple bucks cheaper, and honestly, I kind of like the packaging of this one a little bit more. This doesn't have that like mesh netting on the inside. It does come with a really nice little stopper here, which I love stuff like this. I think that that's super handy, obviously, for traveling. So yeah, anyway, moral of the story is I opted not to get the pink one. I went with the translucent. The pink one in this setting powder line just looked very pink, and I thought it would kind of give me like a pink hue, and I wanted more of like a brightening effect, but I don't know, I'm pretty fair, and I thought that that might change the tone of my skin just a little bit too much. What I liked about the Huda one is that it was a very, very light pink, but the one size pink seemed a little too pink for me. So translucent it was, and this looks like a good translucent for me because, you know, I am basically see-through at this point in the year, so that works for me. Okay, let's talk some perfumes. This one was in my cart originally. This one was not. Okay, this is the Boy Smells Vanilla Era. I opted for this one in the travel size. I love vanilla fragrances. Like I started in middle school with Vanilla Fields and Vanilla Musk, and from there it was just downhill. I fell in love with all the vanilla fragrances, so whenever a new vanilla perfume comes out, I'm immediately drawn to it. Boy Smells is a company that I haven't really heard a whole lot about, but this vanilla era sounded really interesting. Now, I will do an in-depth review of this, but I haven't put on perfume yet today because I thought on this wrist I could use the vanilla era, and on this one we could test this one. So let's see what this one smells like. Ooh, nice spritz. Oh, that is, this really smells a lot like the Maison Margiela by the Fireplace. Remarkably similar. It's got that smoky vanilla, like definitely like a woody vanilla. Do they have the fragrance notes listed here? Sorry, I don't have those. Okay, white tulip, black pepper, saffron, incense, cashmere wood, ISO-E super, beetroot, black amber, vanilla absolute, coffee absolute, and papyrus. That is, it smells so much like By the Fireplace. Fascinating. I really like this, but I love that fragrance as well. So, okay. And then this one, I did get this in a full size because I figured based on the fragrance notes that I would really love it, and I did allow myself one full size perfume purchase. This was it. This is the 5 Scents Burn For You. So the fragrance notes in this one are Atlas Cedarwood, Madagascar Vanilla, Clove Leaf, Cashmere Musk, and Amber. So I don't know what to expect from this. These, by the way, are clean and vegan fragrances. They're cruelty-free, they're eco-conscious, purpose-driven. Oh, I didn't even see this before. By making this purchase, you are supporting Bring Change to Minds high school program, which gives teens a platform to share their voices and raise awareness around mental health. Together, we'll fight the stigma around mental illness. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I used to work with kids, so I'm a sucker for stuff like this. I was a social worker back in the day. Didn't last very long doing that. Anyway, so this is the bottle here. It's got a little, it looks like a bamboo or some kind of wood lid. Nice, simple package. Sorry, my camera does not want to focus on anything other than my face. But let's try this one. Ooh, nice mist on that. Holy cow. These are so similar. They both are reminiscent of By the Fireplace. This one, I smell a lot of clove though. So this one definitely has the added like clove punch for sure. But they both have that kind of like charred wood hearth fire, almost fireplace type note. That is, dude, I am fascinated. Which one do I like better? You know what? I think I actually prefer the vanilla era. These are crazy similar, you guys. So what are the notes again? Atlas cedarwood, Madagascar vanilla, clove leaf, cashmere musk, and amber. There is a lot more clove in this one, and as it dries down a little bit more, I for sure get more of that clove. But they still have that like charred wood type base to them. That's so interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to, you know what, we will do some in-depth fragrance reviews next week because I haven't done a perfume review in a little while, so let's review them next week because why not? Okay, I also picked up a Tower 28, what are these called? Milky lip jellies. I received this Tower 28 Shine On lip jelly in XOXO, which I actually have on my lips right now. It's kind of mostly worn off, but look how much of this gloss I've already gone through. Like I'm down to here already. These have the best consistency for a gloss. I like one of two consistencies, either a really thick gloss or a very thin gloss. This is very thin. It glides on your lips. I feel like it stays put a decent amount of time, not as long as like a thicker gloss would, but it's very decent. Anyway, the shade Pistachio kind of spoke to me, so let's see what Pistachio looks like. Oh, you guys, it's Melanie Mauve. Look at this shade. Oh, yes, sir. Get on my lips. Oh, it's a total I have a mirror over here. Your lips, but better. Oh, it's so pretty. Do these have a, they don't have a scent at all. They smell like nothing. Man, if you don't like a fragrance in your glosses, these, 0 scent, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I love this color. Oh, it's so, look at the shine. Isn't it pretty? This is really pretty. Oh, I love this. Yay. Okay. Now, it's not a Sephora haul by Melanie without a couple of candle purchases. 3 candle purchases. Let's start with what is maybe the most boring. I don't think that I've reviewed this yet, and I love me some Nest candles, but this is Madagascar Vanilla, which has been out for a little while now, and I had to try it. I'm kind of curious about this one, so let's smell it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells like the Henry Bendel Vanilla Bean. If you miss Henry Bendel, oh, I got my lipstick on here, or my gloss. If you miss the Henry Bendel Vanilla Bean, this is so similar. It's almost like a dupe, a more expensive dupe, but oh man, that's good. This is a sweet, more, I wouldn't call this a gourmand vanilla, but it's not smoky, it's not perfumey. It is definitely a sweeter, I guess maybe slightly more edible vanilla, if you will. I really like this. I'm telling you, if you liked Henry Bendel Vanilla Bean, you gotta try this Madagascar Vanilla. That is delightful. I think I'm gonna save this one for like post holidays and review it in January when I'm dealing with my after Christmas seasonal depression. It happens every year. I get so bummed after the holidays. So yeah, I'll review that one in January, but let's keep going with Nest candles. I did pick up this duo here. Okay, This is the Nest Holiday and Birchwood Pine Duo. This is obviously the box. The candles are already out of it. These are the 8.1 ounce holiday packaging, if you will. This set was a pretty good deal. These are, I think these are up to $48 each now, but you got the set of both of these for I think $78, and then again, obviously the additional discount was nice. Birchwood Pine and Holiday, these two fragrances have been staples in my home for the holidays now for many years. I fell in love with Holiday first and then Birchwood Pine. Birchwood Pine is just your classic holiday tree scent. Sorry, I feel like I have a lot of I put too much gloss on. If it's running down my face at some point, I'm sorry, bear with me. Birchwood Pine smells like your classic fresh cut tree fragrance. It's so good. It literally smells like you brought a freshly cut Christmas tree into your home. We do fake trees because I'm the only one that typically cleans up the mess in our house. Not that the other two don't help, but it's, you know, it's not there. I'm the one who's like the most tidy out of the three of us here. So yeah, I don't like the mess of a real tree. I also decorate pretty early on because I film a Decorate With Me series. So I'm actually getting ready to decorate for the holidays next week. Again, I will be doing my Decorate With Me series. It is going to go up the week of Thanksgiving this year, so a little bit earlier. So I need to get on filming those videos. But anyway, Holiday is another staple of mine, and this is the one that I fell in love with first. This has beautiful citrus notes. It has cranberry. This is the Fancy Lady Holiday scent that I just, like, I don't know, this to me is the epitome of like a classic, sophisticated, like Christmas in New York City type of fragrance. Nest is based out of New York, so, but this is, it's a classic for Nest. I've purchased it multiple years in a row, and every single year I go through at least one or two of these, and I figured this set was a pretty good deal, so I'll be putting these out once I decorate this next week. All right, we have one more thing, and it's a 3-wick candle. Now this one is from Voluspa. If you watch my home fragrance content, where's the label? Oh, there it is. If you watch my home fragrance content, you know that I actually have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Voluspa. I love their fragrances. I think they make some of the most sophisticated, beautiful blends, but the strength in the throw really kind of blows. Especially with their tins, their 1-wick tins, and even their like regular, like original just jars, which are stunning. Like no one does a candle jar like Voluspa. Like they really are, I think, the most beautiful, but I do think that they could use a little bit of improvement in terms of strength and throw. So I figured I would try a larger format from them. Now, Voluspa is a candle company that is based out of California. I think they're based out of California. Yeah, so these candles are made in the US, if that is something that is important to you. The Nest candles are as well. I think these are, I think I actually know which factory these guys use, but they're definitely made in the US. So if that's something that's important to you, Voluspa and Nest both are candles that are made in the United States. But anyway, this is their 3-wick in the holiday scent Noble Fir Garland. This jar, you guys, it was the jar for me that did it. Look at how stunning those beautiful scallops are on that green glass. And then just the cute little gold accents. Ooh, this just gives me like a really beautiful, almost like Art Deco kind of vibe. I think Art Deco is actually a style that's coming back around. But man, you guys, this is a really nice tree scent. I will say on cold sniff, definitely feels a little, I feel like it should be stronger, but oh, once I took this off, it does smell a little bit stronger for sure. But it's a beautiful tree scent. There is a touch of like a cool, almost maybe like eucalyptus type note, which isn't my favorite. As a florist, I am so over the eucalyptus, but it kind of works in here. So we'll see what this transforms into when I light it up. I will definitely be doing an in-depth review of this coming up here shortly. So anyway, all right, sorry about that. I have no idea where my camera cut me off. I just kept talking. I think I was saying I was really excited to light this up and review it for you guys, so stay tuned. I will probably have a review of this up in the next couple of weeks. I want to get through at least like a third of this before I share my thoughts with you guys. So yeah, we'll get around to that for sure. But that's everything that I picked up this year. So some really great backups of products that I absolutely already adore. A couple of perfumes that are, oh, here we go. Micah's back with the chainsaw. Yeah, I'm absolutely fascinated by both of these perfumes, smelling so much like by the fireplace, but yeah, anyway, we will do some in-depth reviews of those this next week. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for sitting through this kind of long-ass video. I hope you have a really great weekend. If you're interested in some home fragrance content, there's some stuff going up on Saturday and Sunday. So please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it entertaining, and check out the description box for the links to everything. And happy shopping if you choose to partake at Sephora. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.